Hello, people of the internet. I am Buddy, and this is Molly. Hello. And today we are going to be discussing the background behind Mulan 2020. Yes, I know it is a big issue these days, and Pongo already released a review. But I feel like the review didn't cover, or at least didn't cover in depth, in what is essentially a main reason for negative reviews for the film in the first place. And to clarify what our purpose is in supporting Mulan. So, yeah. During production, the lead actress is Yu Lefei, Yu Yifei, I think, made a mistake in posting a tweet in support of Hong Kong police. If to those of you who are familiar with the Hong Kong protests against China and that sort of thing, you'd be familiar with the general issue that's going on. And apparently, the lead actress posted a tweet saying, "I support Hong Kong police. You can beat me now. What a shame for Hong Kong." Obviously, the tweet was taken out of context. One commenter on YouTube said that she was actually condemning condemning the protesters for torturing a journalist during one of their riots. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm willing to believe that that's the truth over the lead actress getting all political. Because if I believe that, then I'll turn into the haters. So, you took over, Molly. Right, so, aside from that, another controversy arose, and this came after the release of the film, in which, apparently in the end credits, Disney supposedly thanked concentration camp officials who are doing ethnic cleansing, or ethnic genocide, it should be called. Which is on par with Nazis and what they did. Well, you can guess what happened. More controversy, more backlash, and that obviously influenced a lot of the opinions. If these controversies never happened, then I think the film would have been better rated. I see less people judging the movie on its quality and merit, and I see more of people judging the movie based on the political controversy. And that is not how we should go about it at all. While we can't ignore that the political controversy exists, seeing the film will not mean you are a supporter of police brutality, no matter what haters will tell you. It's kind of a complicated matter. I mean, you attempt to express support for Mulan, and then the haters, trolls, bots, whatever, will say that you support police brutality or you support oppression, that sort of thing. Don't believe me? Go ahead and try it. Oh, those people will be all over you. And that is not how we should go about this. I get Aaliyah Faye made the tweet the wrong way. She posted the tweet, and retweet the political tweet, intending to get another message out, but it ended up coming out as a political message. And that has influenced a lot of people on this film. What are we doing about it? We are doing something about it. And that is supporting Mulan. Now, I know you all are probably going to dislike this video and say, "Oh, you are an oppression supporter! You support police brutality! Okay, China bot! Okay!" Okay, that hit too close to home. In all seriousness, though, their complaints are justified. But in supporting Mulan, you are not supporting police brutality and oppression. What you're doing by spamming hashtag support Mulan is choosing to look past the politics and more at the merit of the film. More of the film itself and not the politics surrounding it. We can't ignore that politics exist. But me personally, I'm willing to look past it. What about you, Molly? Yeah, I am too. So if we stand together in support of Mulan, we are essentially saying, hey, we know that some terrible things happen during production and filming, and we know, that you all are concerned about seeing this film due to that, but give the film a chance. Not only will that help our cause, it'll also help advance your perspective. Because I'm not gonna give any spoilers for Pongo's review, but I just wanted to say that I'm willing to give I'd be willing to give the film a chance if I haven't seen it, and I see all these comments about politics and stuff. I'd be rightfully concerned, but I'd be willing to give the film itself a chance. That doesn't mean that I support police brutality or oppression. That doesn't mean that I support China or the CCP. That means that I'm willing to look past the politics and more at the film itself. Ironically, these same people who criticize who criticize Disney and bring politics into it and stuff are the same people who hate politics and Disney in the first place. I'm going to get into the hypocrisy of these haters here. I mean, these are undoubtedly the same people who hate Disney for their politics. But yet, they're willing to bring politics into a discussion when it suits them. And when they're called out for it, well, you can guess what happens. It's a sort of a common thing. And which is why we oppose the Phantom Menace in general. Because in reality, they're no better than the SJWs they claim to hate. They are the exact same, only they are SJWs for the right. Yeah. And I see other Phantom Menace critics say that, so we're not alone in this. I don't think. It is important to recognize that while political controversy exists, it is necessary to separate the art from the artist, so another commenter said. I mean, you can like it. You can like the art, but you don't have to like the artist. We're not saying you should show for Aluya Faye and that sort of thing. We're not saying you should blindly follow the corporations and stuff, but give the film a chance. The film itself doesn't promote these sort of things. The film itself isn't about the oppression of Muslims and the oppression of Hong Kong people. No, it's about a young woman who sacrifices everything for her country and her family. And it's a really, really great film. I just gave spoilers there, but technically the Support Mulan campaign Kickstarter already did. So, it's a really great film. And Lopter, if you're watching this, you should go see it. I mean, if you don't want to pay for it, then I guess you can wait until December 4th to see it. You'll be missing out on a lot, but I guess you'll see it then. But just because we support Mulan. Does not mean we support ethnic genocide. That's the last thing we want. This whole anti-Phantom Menace movement was started in the first place because we promote diversity and equality and stuff. Racial justice, that sort of thing. We don't want racial and ethnic genocide. Right? If we did, we would be straightforward in saying it. But we don't. We're not going to hide the fact that we support the film. We're not going to hide that fact from anybody. But what we do want to do is bring fans closer together. Politics is essentially a divider. Politics essentially ruins fandom. The dangers of political controversy is that it divides people. Don't focus on the politics, people. Focus on the film itself. After all, isn't that what you're there to review the film for? You're supposed to review the film itself, not the politics. Of course you can mention the politics and stuff in discussions and stuff, but don't let it distract you from actually seeing the film. To those of you who are still unsure about seeing the new Mulan movie, by all means, go see it. In doing so, you are choosing to look past the terrible acts that occurred during production, and you're choosing to focus on the film itself and not the political aspects of it. Because like we said, politics is essentially a divider. You don't want that. I wish Pongo himself were here to see this, but he got called over with Brownstone to oversee the construction of the Death Star 3. Yeah, in case you're wondering what the Death Star 3 was, well, it was mentioned in the last Arena Wars episode, but now it's actually being constructed. Hopefully this will be a strong weapon against the Phantom Menace. What do you guys think? I mean, the power to destroy a channel is insignificant next to the power of the Force. Thank you, Lord Vader. So, I just wanted to bring that out because a lot of people seem to forget that we're here to review movies, not politics. We go to movies to watch movies. And that's exactly what these haters are promoting, but yet they bring politics into the discussion when it suits them. And that hypocrisy is just wrong. By seeing the movie, you won't be supporting China or ethnic genocide and stuff. Seeing the Mulan movie doesn't mean you've sided with the CCP or formed your pro-communist political view. No, that's McCarthyist talk. No, what you're doing by paying the $30 and seeing Mulan for premium access is showing you're willing to look at the film for its merits. For what makes it good. Not what makes it bad, not what makes it political. I know we said that so many times, but I just want to grill that in. Because a lot of you are probably just going to overlook this video and continue doing what you're doing, and if you must do that, go ahead. At least we tried. But by hashtag supporting Mulan, you are willing to look at the film for what it is, not for its politics. Agreed there. When looking on the internet, I see too many fans blowing each other up over these controversies. And while they're right to be concerned about it, that's not what the film is about. we respect all opinions, don't we? Really? Yes, we do. And unfortunately, by bringing politics into the discussions, haters just don't respect other people. That's the unfortunate truth about it. And what this channel is trying to do is encourage respect for everyone's opinions, lest they be toxic, because we don't want toxicity. I've had to delete too many toxic comments. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's just about it. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.